Good morning guys, welcome back to a brand new vlog. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the sky is blue. It's just like amazing right now. I am so in my element and just thriving at the moment. It's also the tail end of Taurus season and I feel like as a Taurus rising I'm just loving life. I love this time of year. I feel like it's just rebirth for me and like a time to just renew and like get my passions right and just crack on and focus. My writing as well has been so like abundant at the moment. I've just had so many ideas, been writing loads. I've got some deadlines this week, like self-selected deadlines that I need to and have put on myself to get things done, because I love to get things, particularly articles, written in a timely fashion. I feel like there was a version of me maybe like a couple of years ago that was so scatty when it came to just sitting down and writing my articles in the moment and trying to stay fresh with ideas and keep the momentum going. So I have definitely this year got into a newfound sense of rhythm in my writing and organization, and I'm just loving it so much. I also find this time of year super productive. I'm a Taurus rising, so it's definitely like my sign of like rebirth around this time, and just like so many ideas, lots of things coming to fruition. Also, if you don't know, because it's definitely an industry thing, I think, is this time of year, so like May time, end of April, definitely the whole of May and all of June and the beginning of July is the busiest time for journalists, for creators. It's like Christmas time, that type of energy. So many trips happening, so many events, so many like awards, all sorts of things happen around this time of year, and it just gets so crazy busy. So sitting down and organizing myself sometimes can be a little bit tricky, but I have got better at it. This year definitely feels more organized and in control, which is amazing. So I've got some writing to be doing today. I've got to finish off and upload my Montcalm Mayfair review that I was waiting on some more information and images to include in my article, and then I've also got the Westcourt Retreat review to write up. I haven't written up anything yet for that, so I'm going to sit down today and do that, because it has been a week already since we were there. That's crazy to me. I don't know where the time goes. I loved that staycation so much. I'm so glad I vlog these things because it's so lovely to have as a memory, although I didn't vlog like that much of it. Like I couldn't really vlog much of the spa because it was very what's the word, like private. Lots of people, like it's tricky to vlog in a spa facility, but we had such a lovely time. I loved driving up. I've realized I really love that feeling of like packing my bag in the car, going on the staycation, driving to the destination. I didn't realize how much I loved that. And usually my like travel anxiety or stresses are always to do with public transport, so I've come to realize I actually really enjoy driving to press trips. So yeah, when they're UK staycation and they're like doable mileage wise, I'm going to definitely do that. I feel like Becca definitely felt the same way. Like it was just such a vibe for us to drive, twinning with our cars, and I'm just loving it. But yeah, we had a really lovely time. And before I let this vlog ramble on for too long, because I've already been talking for a few minutes, I'm heading off this morning to Sisu Clinic in Richmond. I'm really looking forward to it. I am well overdue a Botox top-up, anti-wrinkle injections, if you're going by the book and calling them what they are. I am in serious need. Like, look at that movement. Just thought I'd give you a close-up. I had Botox done what was I going to say? I was going to say mid-July. It's definitely not. Mid-December. I had Botox done mid-December and I have not had anything done since. And when I tell you, I've been craving it. I have been in just like that mentality of everything is better with Botox. And again, I'm not trying to be that person that's like, you have to do it. If you don't do it, you're looking a certain way. No, this is 100% a me thing, and I just love the vibe of it, the appearance, how it makes my skin look, how it just lifts this whole eye area up just a fraction. It does so much for me and I love it so much. It honestly gives me that youthful feeling when I look in the mirror. I look replenished, you know, I do and take all the necessary actions to live a healthy lifestyle. I am definitely, aside from like my occasional alcohol consumption on a press strip, I'm very, very good with my diet and hydration. I drink a lot of water. I have water with electrolytes. I drink Baroccas. I drink, you know, all these different things, take vitamins. Like, I do as much as I possibly can. I exercise regularly. My only vice is anti-wrinkle injections, really. So that is what I'm going to have done, and I'm really looking forward to the treatment and the procedure. I mean, it's very, very quick. They're going to just be in and out, and I know for a fact when it kicks in I'm going to feel amazing. So we're heading to the Richmond branch today. I've never been there before, so I'm going to drive shortly. I actually need to leave in about half an hour to head to my appointment, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to drive in, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to show you the process, and to be honest, there's not much of a process because what they'll pretty much do is wipe down the area, make sure there's nothing, keep it nice and clean, and then they will just inject. I am having 4 areas done, so I imagine I'm going to go all the way up as close to the hairline as possible, because I get these like micro expressions up here from like where I've had Botox, and the kind of muscle starts to work up a bit closer to the hairline. And then I typically do this area just because I have a little smile line, and it just gives me a little bit of oomph in that corner just to kind of make it look super gorgeous. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, full transparency, it is a gifted treatment, so we'll be taking you for that. And yeah, this week is really, really lovely. I think I'm gonna head home tomorrow because I need to head to my storage unit. I basically have a lot of stuff in storage, which I've mentioned I think a few times on the vlog. I need to sort through it, and there's a lot of stuff I want to sell, get rid of. I've actually contacted a like a secondhand store near me that does like high-end pieces, because I have a few like designer items that I would like to sell and get rid of. Just because the time is right. I've got some like gowns and things that I just know I will never wear again, which is unfortunate, but I feel like I just need to do it and bite the bullet. Like, I'm holding on to these things for what? They are literally just standing on like a rail in my storage unit, so I need to 100% part ways with that, and I know it's going to feel really cathartic. Also, I don't know how or when this vlog is going to go live because I need to be organised, but essentially on Friday I'm going away on a press trip, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm umming and ahhing. I always and ah whether I'm going to tell you where I'm going, but I'm sure it's fine. Like, I've actually been pretty organised at posting in real time, so maybe I'll just let you know where I'm going. I'm heading off to Crete. I'm going to the Alunda properties in Crete, and I'm really excited. Crete is one of my absolute favourite destinations in Greece by far. Like, so many core memories. Grew up going there as a child. Just absolutely love the island. So we're going to be heading there on a press trip for the the Nutritionist menu, like restaurant takeover. I don't believe she's going to be there. It's just for press. I mean, I'd actually love to meet her in real life. Like, I love her recipes. I've been making her recipes forever. But yeah, I definitely need to get myself ready for that trip because that is coming imminently on Friday. I've literally got my suitcase out. I'm looking at it, and I've started to like gather pieces that I would like to wear. It is a Friday to Monday trip, so a couple of days, long weekend. I'm really excited, and yeah, there's lots of free time on the itinerary, so you best believe we're going to be having lots of lovely chit chats, and hopefully I'll shoot some lovely content and things. But yeah, I'm really excited for that on Friday. So basically the Botox, the anti-wrinkle injections are like a prep with me type vibe, so maybe this vlog is going to be a prep with me for my trip to Crete, and I think that's going to be really lovely. So yeah, let's get organised, let's have a really lovely start to the week. I want to kind of be better at vlogging. Like, I know so many creators, like I consume a lot of YouTube, and I know so many creators out there who are amazing with their edits and they add so much richness to a video. I just want to get better at that, because I feel like some vlogs, when I'm traveling, it's really easy to create those really rich vlogs that give you a little bit of culture, a little bit of food, a little bit of chit chat, like what I'm wearing, what I'm putting on my skin, that type of thing. But I'm finding that it's quite difficult sometimes at home when I'm just me, like doing my own thing. So yeah, I definitely need to get better at that with my like home vlogs. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready, head to this lovely treatment, and I will keep you posted on my day. And yeah, I don't really know, I'm just rambling now. Let's cut to the vlog. So I am all parked up. I just need to pay for the parking and head over to Sisu. Let's go, let's get the treatment done. I'm really excited. It's going to be such a nice transformation. Obviously it won't be immediate, but I will be sort of documenting it throughout the week. I've also seen that there's a lot of really lovely shops around, so I might pop into a few. We'll see what we can do and have a little wander and explore. But yeah, going for my treatment, I'm very excited. And yeah, let's go.
Again, you happy for me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give me a sharp scratch. Sharp scratch. Sharp scratch. Sharp scratch. Sharp scratch. Last one, sharp scratch. Okay.
What would you say is the main reason for people coming in for anti-wrinkle injections?
Probably just like preventative. Like it's not as though they haven't had anything previously. In terms of they haven't noticed anything. They're starting to see the formation of those static lines when it starts to like etch into the skin, as opposed to when it's just those dynamic ones when we're younger. And they're wanting to prevent it from getting any worse. They're wanting to kind of allow the skin to regenerate itself in those areas. So that's probably, and it's also quite quick. So people just come in for lunchtime, like procedures for a medical appointment, and they're just like.
So I'm back home now, and I've made myself a massive salad. I am just in my salad era right now. I'm just constantly craving like a massive bowl of salad, and actually it looks like it's covered in dressing, but I promise you it's not. I've done like an olive oil and vinegar like mix, and then put a tiny little scoop of mayonnaise, and honestly it goes such a long way, especially when you use like a vinaigrette or a vinegar. So I use a vinegar from pickled onions. I'm so obsessed, guys. I buy this like jar from Aldi and it is so good. I was always a vinegary person because I used to love like beetroot in salads. My great granddad used to make like the best vinegary salads, so it just reminds me and transports me to the smell of the salads that he used to make and the taste as well. So I have got a real mix going on. I've got iceberg lettuce, I've got chopped up parsley in there. Parsley is one of my absolute favorites. Coriander, I've got some cabbage because I've literally had so much cabbage from the coleslaw I made over the weekend. I've got olives in there. I've got sunflower seeds for like a bit of crunch and, you know, good fats and everything. And what else have I got in here? I've got the Pimp My Salad. I need to link this below. It is so amazing. I've got two of them actually. I've got the cashew one and I've got the hemp one. I'm currently using the hemp one for this salad. It is so delicious. I've also got some tomatoes in there, and then obviously the pickled onion, and I think that's pretty much it. But just try and use like a good quality olive oil and use that as your base, and I promise you, you'll make the best salads. Add different things for depth and flavour. Don't be afraid to experiment as well. Like ultimately it's your salad. If you like things, put it together. Like, I don't know necessarily if somebody would like absolutely obsess over this salad like I do, but it's purely because of the different flavors and textures that I enjoy personally. So it's totally custom. You can take things out, you can add things in, you know. I don't try to be strict with it. I also make it in this big bowl. Again, it looks like a massive load of salad. I mean, it is a massive load of salad, but realistically it's veg and like a little bit of dressing. Like, it's not going to kill you, and it's so good and it's so filling. This lasts me all day, and I'm finding at the moment that my go-to, the thing that's making me feel the best, again, not necessarily tried and true, but just I'm enjoying it myself and I'm enjoying the benefits and how it makes me feel. But so I don't know necessarily whether this is going to be an all-rounder for everybody, but I'm noticing benefits myself in my energy levels, in the amount of food I consume, and just being a bit more mindful. I have been doing intermittent fasting on and off. I'm trying at the moment to get myself down to like 1 big meal a day, or like 2 big meals a day maximum. And again, that's going to sound like, well, you're not eating, Alice, but I 100% am eating. It's just I'm trying something else out for my body and inflammation, and I'm noticing such a difference. Again, I would never like tell you to do something and, you know, it be the perfect answer to everyone. You have to do what's good for you and eat the way that you eat. And obviously I'm currently in my like just past ovulation phase, so my body is responding well to things now. But I know for a fact in my luteal phase I'm going to want breakfast before I gym. I'm going to have less energy. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with eating breakfast. I personally love breakfast. I have no issues with it, but I've been really loving the benefits of just holding off for a little bit longer, giving myself that feeling of requiring food again, because the career that I'm in is very indulgent, and I think sometimes it can be really hard to like keep up with all the eating, especially on a press trip. We are literally fed so much, it can sometimes be quite gluttonous. So when I'm back home and I'm in routine, I've noticed a massive difference in my energy levels and my happiness and the food noise that I sometimes get, to just limit myself. And I think when you have good ingredients in your house, in your flat, wherever you live, like, you will make better choices. And it's not until moving in with my boyfriend, living in my own way, I have noticed a lot of things that have improved my mental well-being, just things that are in the apartment and the flat. Like, for example, me and Yan are very ingredients based people. You know, we won't have a pre-made, pre-packaged curry. Like, we wouldn't do that. We would just make a curry ourselves from scratch. And actually I've noticed so much more this desire to cook really good food, and I have such a passion for cooking and for food at the moment. I mean, I've always had a passion for it, but just even more so in having my own kitchen, my own ingredients and my own space. You know, I'm always showing you different makes and bakes and putting them and displaying them on my cake stand, but you know, at the end of the day I know what's going into those things, and you can have little moments of indulgence. That's absolutely fine. This is not like a diet chat. This is just merely documenting what I'm doing right now. And I always love to look back on like these little things, like foods that I liked, little quirks. Like when I was training for the London Marathon, my favourite thing was like a rice bowl and like veggies, a little bit of dip and tofu or halloumi, and I still love that bowl, but like I don't make it as often. But I remember it because I watch my vlogs back sometimes. I know it's a bit cringy, but I definitely do. So yeah, that's me. I'm rambling again. I need to start eating this salad. It's going to take me a good while to eat this, but it's so delicious. Honestly, don't knock it till you try it. I've just remembered as well, in order to soften the cabbage, I've added in limes, and I've also put in spring onion. I totally forgot that I threw that in as well, because I was like, what's this oniony taste that's like not the pickled onion? It's the spring onion. But yeah, totally do your own thing, live your own life. But if you are inspired and you want to try something new, like highly recommend. Give it a little try and you might actually like it. And yeah, like they say, eat your skincare and you will literally be glowing from within, and it will inevitably like come out within your body. This is so good. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, crack on with the rest of my day. I've also made a coffee which has currently got a little bit of brown sugar in it because I'm going to make an iced oat shaken espresso with my cocktail shaker. Another genius way to save on money, not buy a Starbucks, and just do it yourself. Like obviously it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close and I will take that. So that's what we're doing. And then I'm going to crack on with some work and start thinking about packing as well. Perfect. Good morning guys, I just wanted to show you, I'm not even going to pan to show you the most of the mess, but I'm in my storage unit. Granted, it's not all my stuff, it's actually got quite a lot of Luke and Nat's stuff in here, so it's not all me, but all the clothes are me. We've got boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. I also look in an absolute state, so I do apologise, but decided to drive here, just get it done. I've picked up some swimsuits and like a little bucket bag, and I've just popped my car keys down there. Like the fact that I'm only coming out with that much stuff is crazy, but I only needed a couple of swimsuits. Yeah, this needs a massive organise, and because it's just me super quick, yeah, I can't do it on my own, like there's no way. So I think I need to plan to do something at a later stage and just organise this, because it is so silly how much stuff I have. I just need to do a massive declutter. Also, it's like shopping again when I come into this space, because I remind myself of like the pieces I have, and I like reshop my own wardrobe, which is hilarious, but I guess that's what you get for having like an archive of clothes. And I keep them mostly in storage boxes, so they do keep really well, and I just think it makes the pieces last longer. Obviously there's some dresses here hanging up, and then some coats that I haven't managed to fit in one of the boxes, but I have like coats, I have bags, I have like so many boxes of things. So yeah, at some stage I'm gonna have to definitely organise, but yeah, I'm gonna head back now, crack on with some work, so I've got so much to do, and it's already 1:10. I've been here for like 15 minutes, but it's so easy to start pulling at things and literally be in here for hours. Like I've done it before, I used to do it when I had all my stuff in the loft. It genuinely took up so much space that you are wading through it all. So at some stage I'm gonna have to do a massive declutter, and get back on with Vinted, because I used to make a lot of really good money from it. I mean, you've got to have the stuff in the first place to sell, but you can make money from it. So I definitely recommend, if you're sitting on stuff that you're not wearing or using, would highly recommend that you get and do that. But yeah, I'm gonna head back home, and I say home, I'm gonna head back to my family home, crack on with a little bit of work, and then head back home and start really like organising my packing this evening, and getting some bits sorted. But yeah, this is where I'm at. Coming to you live and direct from the storage unit, and yeah, it's a mess and it definitely needs an organise, but yeah, we'll have to do that another vlog at a later date. Yeah, I'm gonna head home now. Hey guys, so it's Thursday today. It's actually the afternoon, and I have been doing little bits, errands throughout the day, getting myself prepped for my flight tomorrow morning. But I've decided to do a flat lay. I've actually never done one of these before with all my goodies. I have so many pieces layered up under there, you literally cannot even see them. We've got bikinis from Burlock, we've got Took a Swim, we've got my trusty passport case, which is going strong. I have had this for over 10 years and I absolutely love it. My jewellery, I've got some glasses, my camera. I'm actually vlogging on another Canon G7X, so we're
we're twinning. We've got 2 G7Xs going on. I've got my bangles. There is such lore behind these bangles. I'm actually missing one because it started to unravel, so I've left that one out. But these bangles I have had since I was in year 7. Can you believe that? I've never got rid of them. I went through such a phase. I was like the monsoon accessorised girly. I was obsessed, and a family friend of ours actually bought this for me for my birthday, so I'm basically wrapping all the old pieces. But yes, these are bangles from Accessorize circa 2008, so very, very rare. They are nearly 20 years old. Can you believe that? I don't know where the time goes. We've got some SPF going on. We've got the Rio Radiance. We've got my LRM bag, which is a new slash recent item that I've been gifted. I've got more Took a Swim kind of peeping through. We've got a River Island swimsuit. We've got, I think this might be a Bershka hat. We've got some quiz shoes and my Tissa Fonte, I can never say the name of it, I feel awful. I will link this brand, I'll pop it on screen. It's the Tissa Fontenada, I think that's how you say the brand name. Please, I do apologise if I've totally butchered that, but I love her pieces so much. That's my little like coin purse, but I love to put my lip glosses and things in when I'm going to dinner, or just want to carry like a really super light purse. That's what I do. But yeah, this is the flat lay. I'm going to do some video clips now and get some content. I love capturing things like this because I feel like it just shows you that when you travel you can be really playful and colourful, and it's just such a joy. I'm also packing it in my Monos case, which, guys, I've trialled everything packed because I just wanted to make sure I could fit everything. I have managed to fit everything into this section. I'm so surprised with myself. But yes, obviously I've got like a cabin bag as well, but that is literally just a Katie Loxton like over the shoulder situation, the Oxford Holdall. That is literally it. And I would pack all that stuff actually in this bag if I could. It's just all my tech. So yeah, this is it. This is what we've got going on. I feel really productive. It's never normally this sort of time, and I'm normally like scrambling basically to get organized, but I'm feeling super productive. So yeah, I'm just going to shoot some more content of this, repackage it up, and then we will chat through, because I've had a delivery from Nobody's Child, which I'm so excited to show you. So we'll do that very shortly too. Okay guys, I had every intention of being lovely and dressed up and gorgeous and you know, not sat here at the end of this video and the end of this vlog with heatless curlers in my hair, but I've decided I'm going to keep them in because I've had these or this sort of heatless curler set since before Christmas. I picked it up in Selfridges in the beauty section, and I have not been able to use it, so this is the first time I am trialing this. Maybe a bit of a risk because I am obviously flying tomorrow, but hopefully I can sleep okay in this, and I'll wake up in the morning with lovely hair, fingers crossed. But yeah, you will just have to make do with the fact that I am looking a little bit disheveled. Hopefully in the next vlog I'll be gorgeous and golden and tanned and just, you know, letting that Greek sun hit me. I thought I would just finish the vlog off with a lovely quick haul of some pieces that I've received, so gratefully received. And you know, I've been doing this thing called social media for 10 years, and I've chatted to a few people about it, and I have to say, in the last year and a half, about really a year, probably a year and a half actually, thinking about it, it has been quite difficult to get gifting. Now, brands will have their moment where they gift, but it is not as frequent as it previously was. I feel like the influencer space is radically changing, and don't get me wrong, I have amazing relationships with those brands that I love and I use and I buy, and I have previously received gifting for, but I have to say it's much harder now to receive gifting for products than it was, you know, around COVID times. Like, I reflect on it with a lot of my friends, but you know, when I was creating content, it was literally like a free-for-all. Like, anyone who was in my vicinity, like close friends, family, would all get like
the pick of whatever they wanted, because I literally was inundated. And I'm not saying that that was a good thing necessarily, because I did obtain a lot of items of clothing, and you know, one could argue it's a little bit fast fashion-y, and I will put my hands up and say, you know what, Alice, that could potentially be something there. But all the products that I know and love and have received as gifting, I rewear, and you can go back on my old videos from like 5 years ago, 2020, and I'm still wearing the same bits, like leather trousers from River Island, jackets from River Island, pieces from Quiz, pieces from Boohoo. Dare I say it, there are some pieces that I have still got and I still wear from Boohoo, guys, don't knock it. You know, it's not an amazing brand necessarily for fast fashion, and I don't want to bash these brands, but when done correctly, you can find some really nice pieces that you will keep and use. And yeah, I just feel like I just want to preface this part of the vlog and say I'm so beyond grateful, and maybe the restriction and the, I don't know, like the limitations on the gifting side of things for fashion specifically. Other things, other areas still feel quite okay, but I would have to say that the fashion side of things has definitely got stricter. So receiving this today was honestly like, I was in bits. I was so excited, and I've always been excited for brands, you know, to send me PR, and I'm very grateful, but it just hits a little bit different at the moment. Like, I feel like we're in this new era for creators, and I think, I don't know, I can honestly, hand on heart, tell when someone is loving a product and is using the product because they love it, versus like being gifted it and just showing it and then either returning it or getting rid of it. Like, you can just tell the energy from when you watch different creators. But I can hand on heart say that these pieces will be staying. I know I haven't unwrapped them, but I know for a fact they will be staying in my wardrobe, and I will be re-wearing. And you guys can go and watch all my vlogs if you wanted to. You can go and watch my Instagram content. I love every single piece of clothing that I, you know, get sent. Maybe since 2020 there are a few things that might not be present in my wardrobe anymore, but most of those pieces have ended up going to friends and going on to people that wear them every day, and or like wear them every week at least, and I see them around in those pieces. So I promise you, you know, we're not contributing to unnecessary like spending and unnecessary like buying of clothes. But yeah, I know that's a long, waffly, chatty, whatever, and I'm saying that with like this in my hair right now and I look a mess, but I just feel like we're in this complete new era for creators. And don't get me wrong, there will be big names that can and will get whatever they need, whatever they want. They will get sent whatever, and that is fine. But there are a lot of us out there who are doing this thing. We're not massive creators, but we're still showing you guys, and we want to inspire you. And it can be hard sometimes when, you know, you haven't got anything new in necessarily to show people, or people ask, oh my gosh, I love that, where did you get that from? And I say, I'm really sorry, it's 2020 era River Island, which if you know, you know. That was, guys, that was a time to be alive. I still love River Island. I haven't worked with them in a long time. They're actually a brand I would absolutely love to work with again, because I still wear every single piece of clothing. I'm not joking you. The pieces from, I'm gonna put in the link below, like in the description, a River Island haul from COVID times, and I literally wear everything still. And that is just a testament to 2020 era River Island. It was just doing bits, it was doing the most. But enough of that waffle. I'm going to show you some pieces and some bits and bobs. So firstly, I received, let's start with the Galida. So I'm very lucky. I do get a lot of products, and I do rave and I show you everything, and I say I'm going to try things. And I know I mentioned previously as well that I'm more conscious now to start and finish a product before I move on to the next thing, and that has been really cathartic. I almost have like a lineup of what's going to come next, or I will keep a separate bag for when I do like staycations, and when I do long haul stuff, so stuff that needs to be a certain size and weight limit for travel, I tend to put all those types of products to one side for that, because again, really useful if you just need to quickly locate like low milliliter bottles for stuff. But I thought I'd show you a few things that are on my radar and I'm really excited to show you. So Galida are a company that I have been working with for a few years now, and more recently been like working with like in clinic, but yeah, I've been using their like Galida cryo treatment, which was the one on the stomach, which uses that nice like cryotherapy massage. Guys, book in for it, it's amazing. But I think these are connected companies / sister companies, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'll link all the information below. We've got the Vitaderm, so I've got a few products here to show you. We've got the Reflective Sun Barrier SPF 25+. This has UVA filters and UVB filters. So it says this reflective sunscreen is ideal for the use on the face, protects against UVA, UVB, and therefore provides effective anti-aging properties. Perfect for travel. We've got a rapid hydration serum. I don't know why I'm lisping today, guys. Hyaluronic acid, Aquacell, and Fission Lift. This is a trial size of the product, so this is not like the official size of the product. This is just for me to try it out, which is again is really nice, so I'm not like getting sent too many things at once. And then we've got the Skin Renewal Gel here. So this is in aloe ferox extract, lavender extract, tea tree extract, and it's suitable for all skin types, so I can't wait to try that out. And then the next products that I have to show you, I have received from the lovely team at Trace. Now, I might have shown it I think 2 vlogs ago now. I went to the Trace, or it might have been last week's actually, I can't remember, but I went to the Trace Publicity Press Day in London to see all their new products, new launches, anything like new and up and coming, products that are hero things, just chatting about all things skincare, fashion, etc. Really exciting. I was able to kind of select a few pieces that, I say pieces, a few products that I wanted to try out. I've only gone for and selected things that I know I will definitely use and love, and you know, I rotate pretty quickly, and you guys will not be surprised when I say this. I've gone for 2 cleansers. This is one of my absolute favourite cleansers. It might actually be my favourite cleanser. The Avocado Ceramide Moisturiser Barrier Cleanser from Glow Recipe. This is so good. It is just the best product. It lasts ages and it genuinely lathers to perfection, takes my makeup off, I don't break out with it. I started reusing it again because I found a bottle about 4 months ago and I just started using it and I just thought, why did I ever stop? It is so good. So I'll be linking that below. Also, I have 2 products from Superfacialist. So I've never actually tried their products before, but the girl, one of the PR girls, was raving about this brand, and there was actually another journalist that sort of came over and she was like, I love this brand so much, so I really want to try this out. And again, I went for a cleanser. I went for the Rose Hip Calming Cream Cleanser with cocoa and shea butter, so it's a nice hydrating cleanser there, 150 ml. That is a nice size. And then this really intrigued me. Look at this. Doesn't this look like, is it fusilli pasta? It literally looks like pasta. That's what I thought in the showroom, but this is a skin perfecting primer. So it's got hyaluronic, niacinamide, and it's a medium to deep correction. So this will be really interesting to try out. I have never tried this. It says it has 3 layers of colour, so it's got coffee, caramel, and red. Coffee improves dullness and discoloration. The caramel counteracts mild red tones, dullness, and boosts radiance. And the red improves appearance of dark circles and dark spots. Tell me this is not the coolest packaging you've ever seen. Not that I should be totally influenced by the packaging, but I did see I did speak to, sorry, one of the journalists that said that she loves these products. So I'm going to see how we get on with that. That looks amazing. So thank you so much. And then, guys, this is really exciting. I know I keep using that word, and as a journalist I need to find better words to use. We have a new Laneige product. We have the Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. I kind of feel like I want to pack this for my trip, but I'm also like, I have so many opened lip balms at the moment. Do I wait? Maybe let's just have a peek, shall we? Should we do that? It did look really, this was the colour I really, really wanted because it's so me. Look at that. This is in the shade Sugar. The Sugar Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Balm. I love the base of the applicator. All the Laneige products have this really lovely like clear bit at the bottom. And I know I said I wasn't going to unscrew this, but maybe I should. Okay. Oh, guys, I don't want it to focus on my face. I want it to focus on the... Let me get the product. Come on. Go on. Look at that. Can you see that? I get it now. It's like a glazed donut. That applicator is genius. Okay, I'm going to save this because I know... Oh, it's so tempting. Okay, I need to show you other things and stop rambling on, but that is everything that I received in terms of beauty PR. Now let's move on to the other brand that is at Trace from the fashion side, and it's Nobody's Child. So again, extremely grateful to have received so many pieces, considering brands in like the last year have really limited. You would be able to select quite a few items, and this is really like a massive treat. You'd be able to select like product, but in recent months brands are literally like one product only, or like one product, one accessory. So unless it's just happening to me, I mean, I don't think it is. I think it's an all-round thing. Brands are being much more selective. But I want to show you what Nobody's Child really kindly gifted me. So thank you very much to Nobody's Child and to the Trace team, because I know for a fact the Trace girls, they're just so sweet. You know, it's a hard world out there sometimes. It really is. But this makes it really great. So I'm really excited. We've got this gorgeous asymmetric, are we surprised? I don't think so. This asymmetric dress. I feel like this is going to be the most awkward thumbnail ever. No, we're not doing that. My thumbnail is probably going to be really like the opposite of this. So you're going to click on the video and be like, Alice, where is that girl? Because what is this? But I'm really excited about this asymmetric dress. I'm going to pop a picture of it on screen to show you, but it's a nice floaty number, really gorgeous, perfect for dinner time, perfect for any holiday, any summer. We've had such gorgeous weather recently. I genuinely know I'm going to wear that everywhere. There ain't gonna be no stopping me. So I'll pop a picture here for you guys to see, and to show you the next. Gosh, this is so chaotic. Oh, why do I do it to myself? I don't know. The next piece I was really intrigued by, this one, which I can't remember what the name of this is, the Geo mini dress. This has such a cute halter neck. Can't wait to wear that. That is stunning. The next up, I feel like I'm not doing these pieces justice, but maybe we do like a proper, I don't know, styling video at some stage. I feel like, how can I say that when I look like this? Oh dear. The next piece is this gorgeous. The next piece is this gorgeous brown, like super stretchy until it hits the waist, or the hips, sorry, not the waist. So the next piece is this gorgeous brown dress. Again, I'll insert a picture here because it's got this gorgeous drop waist that just sits perfectly. The elastic almost finishes around the hip, and then it's super long and floaty. Again, not showing you this well or doing it justice, but we're gonna get some cute content at some stage, and those pictures and video, they will do the talking. Right now it's just gonna have to be what it is, because I am literally getting up. When am I getting up? In like 7 hours? 7 hours time I'll be waking up for my flight, and I haven't gone to bed yet. This piece, oh my goodness. Isn't she so cutesy? Let's bring you down a little fraction. I'm so excited to wear this. Why do I look crazy? Look at this. It's just adorable. I can't wait to wear this. I don't know whether I'm going to take this to Crete or not. I'm kind of tempted, but I have got a lot of dresses. I might save this one for, I don't know, there might be something coming up that this might be quite cute for, so I'm gonna keep this as a just in case. Very, very cute. And then this one, I know I'm not going to take this away with me because I thought this would be really good as a wedding guest dress or like a party dress. So those like summertime garden parties are coming up, and I really needed something new. So it's this gorgeous like halter neck, and then it's got these long things that you throw behind you. It's very How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, but pink, and it's got this gorgeous like sheeniness to it. It looks absolutely stunning. I can't wait to wear this. Again, I'm going to pop a picture on screen because I just can't do it justice at all, guys. But that is everything that I received, and everything that I received in PR in general. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I do apologise for the state of me right now and the fact that I haven't tried anything on. Like, I really do apologise for that, but I'm hoping in the next vlog, in the Crete vlog, we're going to be on much better terms. We're going to be on much better terms. You and me. You won't recognise this girl because she'll have curly hair in the start of the video. She'll have a golden tan. She might have a few cute outfits to wear now that she's got her Nobody's Child order. And yeah, I just feel like the Greek air just hits you a bit differently. So very excited about that. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, I really hope this video suffices. But I'm gonna switch off now. I'm gonna actually get this video edited and literally ready to go, because I leave tomorrow and I won't have time to edit it. So yeah, it needs to be done this evening. But yeah, I'm just on my own this evening actually, because Jan's working, and I'm quite sad that the weather has been shocking today and the clouds outside look really stormy right now. So I might just like sit and edit while simultaneously watching something on TV like in the background, and that will be me getting ready. Now that I've packed and everything for my trip, I can just relax for the rest of the evening, do a little bit of editing, and yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog. Mwah. And hopefully these curls would have done what they needed to do. Mwah. Bye.